beautiful people, welcome back. Today I am going to be making two different types of recipes. I'm actually going to be taking a concept from somebody else's recipe that I saw, two people actually, to create my own version. I'm going to be making some saltfish. Now the whole dish will be ackee and saltfish, but I've never actually tried to put the saltfish version in my ackee. If you go back on my posts, you'll see I do ackee all the time and it tastes amazing and I love it. But I've never actually tried to make the saltfish version of ackee and saltfish, veganized. So today I thought I'd try it. Now, the one I liked the best was this Jamaican lady, because her concept just made more sense to me than the other one. One was called Vegan Alex, and I've had her food. Her food is amazing. She's a wonderful lady. I've met her, and our paths keep crossing. So the idea came from her first, but then this other video came up and I saw this Jamaican lady and I thought, oh, let me watch this and see how she does it. So Vegan Alex, she used jackfruit as her fish substitute, and the Jamaican lady used heart of palms. Now the Jamaican lady, she marinated hers for 4 hours in a salt and kelp solution with water, and she just soaked that for 4 hours and then she fried it up as though you would normal saltfish. Vegan Alex, she just squeezed the jackfruit and just put it in the pot and fried it up and seasoned it. So I'm going to take the Jamaican's version because that resonates more with me, and that's how I would have done it anyway. But I'm going to add nori flakes, kelp flakes. I've got my nori. See that? My organic nori. I've got some organic kelp. These are tablets, which I just keep for seasoning because it's 100% kelp. And then I'm going to be adding my sea moss and bladderwrack. And I always use sea moss and bladderwrack in most of my foods, but especially when I'm doing seafood because it's from the sea. It's a seaweed, so it will really infuse it. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it overnight, marinate it overnight, or marinate it for an hour and cook it today. Part of me wants to cook it today and get it done because I'm excited, and part of me wants to do it and let it marinate for longer and do it overnight. But I'm going to be doing the same process for both of them, and then I'm going to see which one turns out better. I'm thinking the heart of palm is going to turn out better because jackfruit just doesn't have fish texture in my eyes. Although the last time I cooked jackfruit, the texture was okay, it really was, but I had to cook it like really crispy, and not really doing that with saltfish, but I suppose I could fry it up crispy. So we'll see. I'm just going to see if I can get that fishy taste, and then we'll deal with the texture afterwards. I'm just going to go through the process of putting them in the jar and the marinade. So this next bit's just going to be a fast version of what I'm doing with the jars to marinate them, and then we'll get into the video. So see you soon. Let's get into it. So to start, we're going to take our jackfruit. We're going to chop off the hard bit at the point of each piece of jackfruit, and then we're going to squeeze out all the water and take out all of those like seed things. They're like really hard. You can see them dropping into the water. You want to get all of those out and squeeze as much of that water out as possible, and place the dried or freshly squeezed jackfruit into a jar. Add some seasonings of sea moss, nori flakes, salt, kelp. And then do the same with your heart of palm. I'm chopping it up really finely. Putting that in a jar. I realised that this jar was a bit too small, so I'm going to get a bigger one, dump that in there, top it up with water, give it a stir, and then you want to put these in the fridge for at least 2 hours. Onto the potatoes. We've got some new potatoes here, some organic new potatoes and organic sweet potatoes. I'm just chopping those up, putting them in the pot, and then we'll add those to the stove and boil them until soft. And then with the sweet potato, we're chopping them lengthways, about 1 centimetre thick. And then we're going to cover that in some grapeseed oil. You can use coconut oil or oil of your choice, and a bit of salt. Rub that all in all over the sweet potato and place it in your tray and put it in your air fryer for 15 minutes on 180. Now let's make the dumpling. Plain spelt flour with some wholemeal spelt flour. I do 80-20. Add some salt, and then you're just adding water. Add water slowly so you're not making it too wet but not too dry. And then you want to make it into your classic Jamaican dumpling shape. Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to show you in slow-mo. It's coming. So you press, turn, press, turn. You're using your thumb and your middle finger, or two middle fingers, see? Press, turn, press, turn, press, turn. You'll get that dimple in the middle. And that's the classic Jamaican dumpling. Now we're going to do the ackee and saltfish. Now the base is exactly the same. So I'm chopping up a whole bunch of onions really finely. And now I'm chopping up my peppers, yellow peppers and some red peppers. Chop up your garlic nice and fine. And then a whole scallion, but take out the seeds unless you like it hot, hot, hot. I don't want it hot, hot, hot because my son's going to have it and he doesn't like it hot. So I've taken out all the seeds. Place it into a frying pan with some oil and we're going to fry that down. I've had some mixed herbs and a bit of salt. Just add a bit of oil there, it's a bit sticking a bit. And just cook that down till translucent. This is my second batch. One half is for the ackee and one half is for the saltfish. Add some tomatoes in there, some plum tomatoes. And then add in your callaloo, callaloo. Look at that, oh my gosh. And then just add some all-purpose seasoning from Dunn's River. You can get that in Sainsbury's and Tesco's, and put the lid on. Now for the new potatoes, some stock, some butter, onion flakes, or garlic powder should I say, salt and nutritional yeast, and some parsley, and then put the potatoes on top to melt it all down and give it a good old stir until they are all lusciously coated. Callaloo's done. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I fried some plantain and I also boiled some plantain for me. If you want to be healthy, boil it. It's about 30 seconds in water. That was a sweet potato from the air fryer. And then we've got the dumpling. There's the dumpling. And there is the ackee. One half, this first half was the jackfruit half, and the other side was a heart of palm half. Split it down the middle. Look at that. So that's your heart of palm, closest to you, and jackfruit furthest away. Let's get into this. We're back. So everything's cooked. That was a mission. I marinated the saltfish substitute, so the heart of palm and the jackfruit, in its liquid for 2 hours, from 6 till 8. I was contemplating leaving it overnight, but I thought, you know what, let me just try it after 2 hours and see how it goes. You've seen what it looks like, so let's have a taste. I'm going to do I think this is the is my husband's plate. Always take a picture of my hubby's plate because his is bigger than mine. This is in another video. Just a quick one. It's just some tofu pieces. Had some leftovers, so I need him to eat it. So anyway, back to the heart of palm ackee. I mean, it tastes so good. The flavors are amazing. Oh my gosh. Texture wise, I don't think it tastes like it does. I don't think the texture's like ackee. Let's do the jackfruit. So there's a piece of jackfruit there. I'll show you the heart of palm in a minute. I must say, I think the jackfruit is more like saltfish. Because it's just more stringy. Yeah, whereas the heart of palm is more chunky. I don't know if you can see that. It's just these small little chunks, which isn't what akkee's like. Akkee's kind of stringy. So, yeah, I really thought the heart of palm would be more like it. If there was a way to shred it, maybe if I used a fork and went all the way down and just did it like that, which I might try next time. In fact, I'm going to open another tin because I've still got the juice. I'm going to do it that way, and I'm going to put it in there and we'll see. But that jackfruit's the one. Yeah. That jackfruit has the taste. How's that texture? They both taste amazing. Because obviously they're both made with the same spices. It's just the texture that's different. So you can try either. But oh my gosh, this food. Oh, I just love the flavour sensation going on in my mouth and that. Scotch bonnet. It gives it a little heat, but not too much. Let me taste my callaloo because it looks so good. Oh my gosh. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Gosh. Oh my gosh. That with the callaloo. I'm not eating dumpling. Perfect, guys. This is a Jamaican plant-based food a plate. Food a plate? Plate of food. Jamaican plant-based plate of food. Plate of food. Jamaican plant-based plate of food. Plate of food. Go get your food. Go make your food. You can't have my food. Go near my food. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just love it when the flavors just pop in the mouth. It just, oh, my whole body's just like vibrating. Plants make you vibrate because they're just alive and just full of nutrition. So good. Let me stop because remember last time when I was eating and my husband. Oh, thank you, Vegan Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yours was the best. I'm gonna try and tag you into this one. I use different flavors to you, but your jackfruit one was the best. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm gone. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.